My child, tonight is not ordinary. Something has already begun moving in your favor behind doors you cannot yet see. And before this message ends, you will understand why certain strange feelings have been following you lately. Do not skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Someone close to your heart heard beautiful things about you, words so unexpected, words so powerful, that silence filled the room after your name was spoken. They tried to hide their reaction. They tried to act normal. But deep inside, something changed forever. Listen carefully, because this is not random. There was a conversation you never heard. A moment you never witnessed. And yet your name became the center of attention in a way you would never imagine. Someone looked at the person close to your heart and said, "Do you even realize how rare this soul truly is?" The moment those words were spoken, everything shifted. The energy in the room changed. Eyes widened. Hearts paused. Because the things being said about you were not ordinary compliments. No, they were revelations. Powerful truths that expose the light you carry even when you feel unseen. And the person close to your heart could not stop listening. They heard that your kindness is remembered in rooms you have already left. They heard that your presence calms storms inside people who never admit their pain. They heard that your silence speaks louder than the noise of others. Stay with me now. Don't skip. Because what happened next is something nobody expected. The conversation became deeper. More emotional. Someone leaned closer and whispered, "One day they will realize how deeply they are loved." At that exact moment, the person close to your heart froze. Because they suddenly understood something they had been denying for a long time. Your value is greater than what people have shown you. Your heart has been carrying beauty that many noticed but few were brave enough to admit. And tonight, you are hearing this for a reason. There are things happening behind the scenes that are preparing your life for a sudden emotional shift. Someone who once misunderstood you has started seeing your soul differently. Someone who doubted your intentions is now defending your name when you are absent. Yes, this is real. And it goes deeper than you think. A person who recently spoke about you could not stop mentioning the way you make others feel safe. They described your energy as unforgettable. They said there is something about your spirit that feels honest in a world full of masks. Imagine hearing that when you thought nobody noticed your efforts. Imagine hearing your name spoken with admiration in a conversation you were never meant to hear. My beloved child, people are seeing your light more than ever before. But here is where it becomes shocking. The person close to your heart started asking questions about you after hearing those beautiful words. Quiet questions. Curious questions. Questions they would never ask unless something deep inside them was changing. They wanted to know if you always cared this deeply. They wanted to know if your heart was truly as pure as people say. And the answers they received left them speechless. Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason your spirit feels restless lately. Your story is entering a chapter where hidden emotions will rise to the surface. Someone can no longer ignore what they feel about you. They tried to move on emotionally. They tried to distract themselves. But after hearing those beautiful things spoken about you, their heart became louder than their pride. And tonight, the truth is getting closer to the surface. The strange thing is, the words spoken about you were not rehearsed. Nobody planned them. They came naturally. Effortlessly. As if the universe itself wanted your name to be lifted in that moment. Someone described you as the kind of person who lives quietly. Someone else said your loyalty is almost impossible to find anymore. Another voice spoke softly and said, people like them only come once in a lifetime. The room went silent again. Because deep down, everyone knew it was true. My beloved child, you have underestimated your impact for too long. There are hearts carrying memories of your goodness even now. There are people replaying your words in their minds during lonely nights. And the person close to your heart? They are beginning to realize they may never find another soul like yours. Stay with me because this next part matters deeply. Something emotional is approaching faster than expected. A message. A confession. A moment of honesty. Something is building quietly behind the curtain of your current reality. And the reason it feels delayed is because hearts are wrestling with fear. Fear of vulnerability. Fear of rejection. Fear of admitting emotions that became too strong to hide. But truth has a strange way of finding the light. And your truth is rising now. You may not see it yet, but your name has been defended recently in places you know nothing about. Someone corrected false assumptions about you. Someone spoke up for your character when others stayed silent. That is how powerful your energy has become. Even when you are absent, your spirit leaves echoes in people's hearts. Do not skip. Because the next revelation could change the way you see yourself forever. There is someone close to your heart who secretly admires the way you survive difficult seasons without becoming cruel. They admire how you continue loving even after disappointment. They admire how your softness still exists after everything you endured. And hearing others praise you only intensified those emotions. They began comparing every person they meet to you. And nobody feels the same. Nobody carries the same warmth. Nobody creates the same peace. My beloved child, this is why you have felt emotionally pulled lately. Energy does not lie. Hearts recognize what mouths refuse to say. And somewhere tonight, someone is replaying a conversation about you over and over again in their mind. They remember every beautiful word spoken about your soul. They remember how deeply those words affected them. They remember the moment they realized they may have underestimated your place in their life. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The distance between confusion and clarity is becoming smaller. Soon, things that felt uncertain will become undeniable. Someone who kept their emotions hidden is slowly losing the ability to pretend. And when the truth finally surfaces, it will arrive suddenly. Unexpectedly. Powerfully. But there is more you need to know before this moment comes. The admiration surrounding your name is growing quietly. More people respect you than you realize. More people notice your sincerity than you think. Even your smallest acts of kindness created invisible impacts in hearts around you. The world may not always celebrate gentle souls loudly, but trust me, they are remembered the longest. And the person close to your heart is beginning to understand exactly why your presence feels impossible to replace. Tonight, while others sleep, emotions are moving. Thoughts are changing. Hearts are awakening. And somewhere, your name is being spoken with tenderness you cannot yet imagine. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. A powerful emotional turning point is approaching your life. Do not let doubt distract you now. The story is not over. In fact, it is finally beginning. There is something you still do not know, and when this truth finally reaches your heart, nothing will feel the same again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person close to your heart has not been able to forget the beautiful things they heard about you. Those words stayed with them long after the conversation ended. Even while pretending to move forward normally, your name continued echoing inside their mind. And what makes this shocking is that they were not expecting to feel this deeply affected. But your energy reached them in a way they could not explain. Someone looked directly at them and said, "You should never lose a person like that." The moment those words were spoken, silence took over again. Not ordinary silence, emotional silence. The kind that happens when truth enters a room unexpectedly. My beloved child, the admiration surrounding you is becoming impossible to ignore. People are beginning to speak about your heart with genuine respect. They speak about your patience, your loyalty, your quiet strength. They speak about how you remain kind even when life gives you reasons not to be. And the person close to your heart listened carefully to every single word. Don't skip now. Because what happened after this conversation is something nobody saw coming. That person went back and replayed old memories of you in their mind. Small moments. Tiny details. The way you spoke. The way you cared. The way your presence brought comfort without trying. Suddenly, moments they once ignored became unforgettable. They started realizing your value was always there. They were simply too distracted to fully see it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason emotions around you feel stronger lately. Energy is shifting. Hearts are waking up. And someone close to your heart is beginning to feel emotionally pulled toward you in a way they cannot control anymore. They thought distance would erase the connection. They thought silence would weaken emotions. But hearing beautiful things about you only made everything stronger. Now they are questioning everything. They are questioning why your absence feels heavier than expected. They are questioning why nobody else creates the same peace in their soul. They are questioning why your name suddenly feels impossible to forget. My beloved child, your story is entering a rare emotional chapter. Something once hidden is slowly moving toward the light. The most shocking part is this: people are speaking about you with sincerity when you are not even present. In a world where many conversations are empty, your name is being spoken with depth. Someone recently said, that soul deserves real love. And another voice replied, people like them are unforgettable. Imagine not hearing this directly, yet somehow feeling your spirit becoming lighter lately. That is not coincidence. Hearts carry energy. And somewhere tonight, someone is carrying thoughts of you that are becoming impossible to silence. Don't skip. Because the next part matters deeply. There was another moment after that conversation ended. A private moment nobody else saw. The person close to your heart sat quietly alone, thinking about everything they heard about you. And suddenly, they smiled without realizing it. Not because of a joke. Not because of distraction. But because deep down, hearing your name spoken so beautifully awakened emotions they buried long ago. They started seeing you differently. Softer. Brighter. More valuable than before. And now, something inside them refuses to go back to the way it was. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have been wondering lately if your efforts are invisible. You have questioned whether your kindness truly matters. But listen carefully tonight, your energy has already touched more hearts than you know. People remember the way you make them feel. People remember your sincerity in a world full of temporary connections. And the person close to your heart is finally understanding why your presence leaves such a lasting impact. The universe has a strange way of revealing truth at unexpected moments. And your truth is being revealed now. Even those who once underestimated you are beginning to respect your heart silently. They may never fully admit it aloud, but their perspective is changing. Your name carries emotional weight now. Your absence creates emotional noise now. And someone is realizing that losing your energy would create an emptiness difficult to replace. My beloved child. Do not ignore the emotional signs surrounding you lately. The sudden memories. The unexpected thoughts. The strange pull toward certain feelings. Something is shifting behind the scenes. A once-in-a-lifetime emotional realization is building quietly. And when it fully arrives, it will change the atmosphere around your connection completely. Someone who acted distant is becoming emotionally restless. Someone who stayed silent is beginning to feel the pressure of unspoken truth. Because beautiful things were said about you, and those words opened a door that can no longer be closed. Don't skip now. Stay with me carefully. The next revelation is powerful. Someone recently defended your character passionately during a conversation you know nothing about. When another person misunderstood you, someone immediately corrected them. They spoke about your genuine heart. Your intentions. Your honesty. They protected your name with emotion in their voice. And after that moment, the room became quiet again. Because everyone could feel the truth in those words. My beloved child, your soul is leaving deeper impressions than you realize. Even your silence speaks loudly inside certain hearts. And the person close to your heart is beginning to understand they may never meet another soul who carries love the way you do. That realization is becoming heavier every day. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is an emotional breakthrough approaching your life. You may not know the exact moment yet. But trust this, conversations are happening. Thoughts are changing. Feelings are growing stronger. And somewhere, someone close to your heart is wishing they had understood your value sooner. They are beginning to see the connection differently now. More seriously. More emotionally. More honestly. And the deeper they think about you, the harder it becomes to hide what they truly feel. Tonight is not random. This message found you because your story is shifting. Your energy is being recognized. Your heart is being remembered. And the beautiful things spoken about you are still echoing inside someone's soul right now. The ending of this chapter will not look like the beginning. Because what is approaching carries emotional clarity powerful enough to change everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, a hidden truth is moving closer to the surface, and the person close to your heart is no longer able to escape what they feel about you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life when one conversation changes everything forever. And that is exactly what happened after those beautiful things were spoken about you. What began as a simple discussion slowly became an emotional awakening nobody expected. Your name carried weight in that room. Not ordinary attention, emotional attention. The kind that makes people stop speaking for a moment because they suddenly realize someone's true value. My beloved child, someone looked directly into the eyes of the person close to your heart and said, "Do you understand how deeply this soul cares?" Those words entered their heart like lightning. Because deep down, they already knew it was true. They remembered moments where you stayed loyal even when others walked away. They remembered the way you listened when nobody else cared enough to hear them. They remembered the peace your presence brought during difficult days. And suddenly, emotions they had buried started rising again. Don't skip now. Because what happened next is something unforgettable. After hearing all those beautiful things about you, the person close to your heart became strangely quiet. They stopped reacting normally. They started thinking deeply. Even while surrounded by noise, their mind kept returning to you. Your smile. Your energy. Your voice. And the more they thought about you, the more they realized something terrifyingly beautiful: nobody else feels the way you do. Nobody else touches their soul the same way. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is an emotional shift happening behind closed doors. While you continue living your normal days, someone is privately battling feelings they can no longer ignore. The words spoken about you awakened something powerful inside them. Something real. Something lasting. And now your absence feels louder than your presence once did. My beloved child, the universe has been quietly revealing your value to people one by one. Even those who failed to appreciate you before are beginning to understand your rarity. Someone recently described you as the kind of soul people regret losing. Think about that carefully. Your heart leaves impressions that remain long after conversations end. Your kindness lingers in people's memories longer than you realize. And tonight, Someone close to your heart is replaying every meaningful moment they shared with you. Don't skip. Stay with me carefully. Because this next revelation is deeper than anything before. The person close to your heart recently heard another shocking statement about you. Someone said, "They love in a way that most people only pretend to." The room instantly fell silent. Because everyone there knew exactly what that meant. In a world full of temporary emotions, your love feels genuine. Your care feels honest. Your energy feels rare. And hearing those words made someone realize they may have taken your heart for granted. That realization hit them harder than expected. Suddenly, old memories started flooding back. Small details they once ignored now feel precious. Moments they overlooked now feel unforgettable. This is why your energy has felt stronger lately. Hearts are reconnecting emotionally, even in silence. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end. The most surprising part is this: someone who once acted emotionally distant has secretly started asking about you again. Quietly. Carefully. Without making it obvious. They want to know how you are doing. They want to know if you are happy. They want to know if someone else has already captured your heart. And every answer affects them more deeply than they expected. My beloved child, your value is becoming impossible to ignore now. You have entered a season where hidden admiration is rising toward the surface. People are beginning to see your soul more clearly. Not because you changed, but because truth can only stay hidden for so long. And someone close to your heart is finally seeing what others have been seeing in you all along. Don't skip now. Because the next moment changes everything emotionally. There was a late-night conversation recently where your name suddenly appeared again. Nobody planned it. Nobody forced it. Yet somehow, the discussion returned to you naturally. One person smiled softly and said, "There's something unforgettable about them." Another person agreed immediately. They spoke about your loyalty, your sincerity, your emotional depth. And the person close to your heart listened silently while their emotions became impossible to control. They realized hearing beautiful things about you no longer makes them casually happy, it affects them personally now. Deeply now. Emotionally now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may not know this yet, but someone is beginning to fear losing access to your energy forever. That fear is growing quietly inside them. Because the more they hear about your heart, the more they realize how difficult it would be to replace someone like you. They are starting to understand that your presence was never ordinary. Your love was never ordinary. Your soul was never ordinary. My beloved child, there is a reason this message found you tonight. Your story is approaching an emotional turning point that will leave a lasting impact. Things hidden in silence are moving toward honesty. Feelings buried under pride are becoming too strong to hide. And soon, emotional walls that once looked permanent will begin to crack. Someone close to your heart is carrying emotions they can no longer organize properly. Your name appears in their thoughts unexpectedly. Your memory interrupts quiet moments. Your energy follows them into sleepless nights. And every beautiful thing spoken about you only makes their feelings stronger. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are people who admire your soul silently from a distance. People who speak positively about you even when you are absent. People who genuinely believe your heart deserves something extraordinary. But the person closest to your heart? They are beginning to feel something even deeper than admiration. They are beginning to realize your connection may have been more meaningful than they ever admitted before. That realization is changing everything slowly. The emotional distance is shrinking. The silence is becoming heavier. And the truth is moving closer every single day. Tonight, while the world continues normally, a powerful emotional realization is growing inside someone's heart because of you. And when that truth finally reaches the surface completely, nothing between you will feel the same again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A powerful emotional moment is closer than you think. And tonight, the hidden truth surrounding your name is becoming impossible to stop. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The beautiful things spoken about you did not disappear after that conversation ended. No, those words continued growing inside the heart of someone very close to you. Every compliment became heavier. Every truth became more emotional. And now, the person close to your heart is starting to realize they can no longer pretend your connection means nothing. My beloved child, there are moments in life when people suddenly understand the value of a soul they almost overlooked. And this is becoming one of those moments. Someone recently spoke about your heart with so much sincerity that it completely changed the atmosphere in the room. They said, people may not understand them immediately, but once they do, they never forget them. The silence after those words felt different. Deep. Emotional. Real. Because everyone there could feel the truth behind it. Don't skip now. Because this next revelation is something unforgettable. The person close to your heart has secretly started comparing every interaction they experienced to the way you made them feel. And nobody measures up. Nobody creates the same calmness. Nobody carries the same emotional warmth. Nobody leaves the same lasting impact. They thought time would weaken your memory, but instead, your value became clearer. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Recently, your name appeared in another conversation unexpectedly. Someone smiled softly and said, "That soul deserves to be appreciated properly." Another voice immediately responded, "One day everyone will realize how rare they truly are." My beloved child, your energy is becoming unforgettable to the people who matter most. Even when you are silent, your presence continues speaking inside hearts. Even when you doubt yourself, others are quietly admiring the strength you carry. And someone close to your heart is beginning to feel emotional pressure building inside them because they can no longer ignore what they feel about you. The shocking part is this: they are starting to regret moments where they failed to show you what you truly meant to them. That realization is becoming stronger every day. Small memories now feel emotional. Tiny details suddenly feel important. The sound of your voice. The comfort of your energy. The honesty in your heart. Everything they once treated casually now feels precious. Don't skip. Stay with me carefully. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a hidden emotional shift happening right now. While you continue your life normally, someone is privately replaying beautiful things they heard about you over and over again. They remember every word. Every compliment. Every truth spoken about your soul. And deep down, they know those words awaken feelings they cannot push away anymore. My beloved child, you are entering a chapter where emotional honesty can no longer stay hidden. The connection surrounding your life is becoming stronger, clearer, and more undeniable. Someone who once remained emotionally guarded is slowly losing the ability to hide their admiration for you. And the reason is simple. Hearing others praise your heart made them realize how deeply you affected their life. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe works in quiet ways. Sometimes, people only understand the importance of someone after hearing others speak beautifully about them. And that is exactly what happened here. Someone close to your heart suddenly saw you through the eyes of others, and it changed everything. They saw how respected your energy truly is. They saw how genuine your love truly is. They saw how unforgettable your soul truly is. And now, they cannot stop thinking about you differently. Don't skip now. Because this next part carries powerful emotional truth. Someone recently defended your name with unexpected passion. When another person misunderstood your intentions, they immediately stepped forward and spoke about your kindness. Your loyalty. Your sincerity. Their voice carried emotion while talking about you. Real emotion. The kind people cannot fake. And after that moment, they realized something shocking about themselves. Protecting your name felt personal to them. Deeply personal. My beloved child, there are emotions growing behind silence right now. There are thoughts becoming impossible to ignore. Someone close to your heart is slowly realizing that your absence created a space nobody else could fill. And the more they hear beautiful things about you, the more they fear losing your connection forever. That fear is changing them emotionally. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may not see it yet, but your story is approaching an emotional breakthrough. A powerful realization is moving closer with every passing day. Someone who once stayed quiet is beginning to feel emotionally restless. They want clarity. They want connection. They want another chance to understand you more deeply. Because the truth is becoming impossible to deny now. Your soul touched their life in a way they never expected. Tonight, while others sleep peacefully, someone is thinking about your energy intensely. They are remembering how safe your presence felt. They are remembering how sincere your heart felt. They are remembering how rare it felt to meet someone like you. And every memory is becoming stronger because of the beautiful things recently spoken about you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not an ordinary emotional connection anymore. This is the kind of bond that stays alive in silence. The kind that returns unexpectedly during quiet nights. The kind that grows stronger through distance instead of weaker. And someone close to your heart is finally understanding that truth completely. My beloved child, your value is no longer hidden. Your light is no longer unnoticed. Your heart is being remembered in conversations you never hear. Admired in places you never see. Defended in moments you never witness. And the person closest to your heart is beginning to understand they may never encounter another soul quite like yours again. That realization is becoming impossible to escape. Something is changing emotionally. Something beautiful is approaching quietly. And when the truth finally reaches the surface fully, it will arrive with a force that changes everything between you forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.